Chef Boyardee's rolling down my street, going faster than a breeze. Nobody can see.
You took your best friend to the coffee shop. Wants you to get to chatting like it's the conversation leads to tomatoes. The chef under the covers is you made a pattern of tomatoes. 3 best friends say they to the zone. They got tomatoes all some sort of good. They played each other's home was
Friend.
Can I ask you kind of a weird question? What would you do if your day was going normally when all of a sudden you see a person made entirely out of potatoes?
Hey, tomato pal. Wanna segue around the art museum with me and my friend?
Alright.
Let's go. Tomato buddy, I'm having oodles of fun. Thank you for spending time with me. It was a pleasure getting to know you.
Text me sometime.
I think it's neat that you have tomato sauce instead of blood. Wanna hear a secret I would lick you once if you got a cut. Not gonna know. SGM. Oopsies, I tripped on me segue. Whoops. I had a tumble. Whoopsies. Oh fuck.
Tomato friend, I just can't.
Tomato friend, I just can't believe you're really dying. They're dead. Tomato friend has passed away. Now all that's left is all the memories of the times we had together in the snow.
Hello! It is I, Fawn from 30 Seconds in the Future, because, haha, stream delay, so screw you guys, I'm basically a time god. Hello, though, it is I, dearest, Gestorius Fondi, and I'm here back again this lovely Monday for no other reason than to waste my life away streaming on YouTube and being a freaking idiot. I almost said the F word, but I didn't, because I got chewed out by my manager last time, so we're okay. We didn't make that mistake this time. Okay! Last time on our debut, we decided to play Minecraft Tower Defense to start off, and that did not go well. So today I decided, instead of doing something that could possibly go wrong, we're going to start off the stream by doing a very nice... very sweet, very simple. There are 96 pieces. That's a decent amount. Just a very lovely puzzle. Nothing too crazy. I think it's going to work out pretty well. Anyway, hello, welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be doing this puzzle. We're also going to be doing a few things called... I don't know, because I didn't prepare. Haha! Alright, well, hopefully you're all doing well. We're gonna start out real quick. I don't know if I'll do all this, because I'll be real with you, I suck at puzzles. And also the reason I chose this one is because when this anime come out? It came out like in 2019? 2020 maybe? I never watched it though, and I need to watch it. Alright, we're doing the first trick that my grandmother taught me. She always told me you always do the corner pieces first, otherwise you're an idiot and you shouldn't be doing puzzles. That's what she said to me. So let's find all the corner pieces. That's a lot. Dun 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 dun. Start with the music a little bit. Dun 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 dun. Corner pieces. Sorry, I know you can't see them. They're off the screen a little bit. That's because, well, to be simple, this web browser is massive, and I'm telling you, massive. All right, is that all of them on this side? I don't know. Okay, let's check this side. Here's one. God, this is gonna be so hard. I suck at puzzles. Especially right now, because I feel pressured. Since I'm streaming, I feel like I need to do this, like, I know you can't see it, but down here it says the best time someone's done this puzzle in was 6 minutes and 36 seconds. So that means, if I want to be the best, I have to do this in 6 minutes and 36 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm already losing. I've already been here for at least 4. Dun 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 dun. Okay, Let's move these out of the way so we can actually see. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. The worst part is this is, it's kind of blurry. Okay, so this is red. It's a bottom piece too. So that it has to be over here. Perfect. Blue, little diamond. It can't be this one, because it's not the corner. Can't be that one on the corner, so it's probably the middle one. I wonder if these are locked in place. No, I can move them around. Let me move these to the side so I know which ones I've put in. Alright, we're going for a record time. We're gonna have this done in 10 minutes. Fuck, I moved the one I had up there. Have this done in 10 minutes. Okay, now this one right here is going to go here. Okay. This one's hair. Hair goes here. Alright. This one's more of an outfit. Wait, hold on. Oh, here maybe? Okay. Okay, these are easy right here. We have these diamonds. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. This is where this goes. Oh yeah, you can't move it once you get in the right spot. This one probably goes here then. Yep. Okay, so you can't move it once you get in the right spot. This one goes here. This goes here. This one's brown outfit. It's probably this girl over here in the corner. Okay. This one's more brown outfit. Oh, this right. This one goes here. Let's see how fast it is. Actually, maybe I'm better at puzzles than I thought. This probably goes there. Oh my god, maybe I'm better at puzzles than I thought. Here? Oh my god. This goes... Does it go here? Oh my god, I'm actually sick at puzzles, aren't I? That goes there. This one goes here. This diamond goes... here, probably. Oh my god, I'm actually sick at this. Let's go here. This goes here. I'm actually... oh my god, I'm actually so good. Okay, and now we're out of corner pieces that we found. We need to find more. Corner pieces, come on, we're trying to beat a record time. Oh, this is a mouth, that's easy. This is an eye, that's pretty easy. This has a diamond, it's gonna be pretty easy. Where does this go? Here? Goes there, it's a diamond. Hair, pretty easy. Eye, pretty easy. Maybe this is easier than I thought it was. Maybe I underestimated myself. This goes... what is this? Is it blue in it? Here, probably? I don't know about this one. There's some red in this one. Red? Here? I think it's here. Yep. Okay, more pink. It's probably here. There's a mouth. Mouth go burr. Right there. Oh, a secondary eye. It's great. I can't tell what this is. Oh, this goes... no, it doesn't go there. It's not? No, it does go there. Huh. Oh, here's a corner piece. There, easy. This one's part of a face. Here, maybe? Oh, this is... here we go. Got that. There should be one with a diamond. Diamond right there. Awesome. Should be one with a little bit of hair. This goes here. More with hair. Eye. Boom. Okay, we're on a roll now. Let's go... where does this go? This goes here, right? Okay. And mouth go burr. Where's hair? There should be one more piece of hair. This? No, that's not right. Who's this? Is this yours? Whose eye is this? What the? What the heck? Whose eye is this? And this is this guy's eye, right? What? What? Okay. Okay. We have a spare eye. I don't know where it goes. That's like a green eye. That should be his eye. Oh, it should be this guy's eye. Oh my. I don't wanna. That goes there. That's complicated, don't know. This one goes here. Tanakun's hair. Oh, that means this is wrong. Means that's wrong. Where's this go? What is this? Oh, their hair? Oh, it is. Okay. More hair. Okay, we should finish off this guy's hair. That is not right. There's there. Where's the rest of his hair at? Here, maybe? No, this is this guy's hair. Or girl. Sorry, I don't know. I don't watch this anime. I don't know these genders. Okay. More eye. Boom. Hair here. Boom. Mechi's so sick. Speedrun, bitch. Oh, one more. Oh god. Wait, this hair. Where's pink hair at? Where's pink? Oh, pink hair. Oh, more pink hair. Oh shit, we're going in now. Okay, speedrun. Where's the red dot right here? Okay, that is not right. Where does it go then? Oh, it's on her arm. Okay. This needs a little circle. We need a little. Oh, here. This goes here. Okay, we need a red part for her shirt. This maybe. Epic. Oh, we need another part of her eye. Oh, there's an eye. This has letters. This is hair. Her hair. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Ba da ba bum ba da ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Bum da dum da dum. Okay. Oh, here we go. These are. Oh, those are fingers. Those are fingers. I thought that was like spaghetti noodles. God. Okay, I don't think I'm doing this in a very fast time. This is a shirt of some sort. That's not working. Okay, we need to finish off the hair. There should be another piece of hair somewhere. Right there. There should be 2 more pieces of hair. Oh, eye. We should have... Oh, right here. Flowy hair. This is an outfit. Okay. We should have some fingers at the bottom. Fingers at the bottom. Fingers at the bottom. Fingers at the bottom. Do we not have any corner pieces? Doesn't make sense. We have to have more corner pieces. Okay, we'll just avoid it for now. We're also blind. This is some greenish hair. This is red. Bluish, probably... Blue would probably be on... Whose outfit? Here, probably, because they have this little... They have this. Oh, epic. And this one here is going to go... I don't know. Fingers? Okay, we found fingers. Arm? Arm? Okay. Here's blue. Goes there. This one's his outfit. So, okay, no wonder this is where that goes. I had a wrong piece there. There we go. There we go. That makes it a lot better. Okay, we're almost done. Eye? Is this an eye? What's this? No, it's a sleeve. And this one is this. We should have a little bit right here. Blue. We'll probably go here. Yep. More blue. Oh, this is reddish. Where'd reddish be? Here? No. No, this is where this would be. Where'd the red go? Who has red on them? I don't say this lady over here does, but this is like a different kind of red. Oh, here! That's outfit. Sleeve? Middle part? Oh, confusion part? Confusing part? Sleeve part? Black part? Oh no, don't do it. No, put it there, it's the last part! I don't know, speedrun! Don't tell me this doesn't go here. This goes here, man. Come on. Perfect! Oh fuck, 11 minutes. I'm not, God, I got double the time of the other person. Fondue. Okay, perfect. Let's look at the best time. There's actually a time of... There's a couple who are pretty high up on 6 minute, and there's... Oh, Jesus, what the hell? I don't want that. Anyway. Dun, 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 dun. We're going straight to our scrapbook. Let's get comfortable. Now that's done with. Hi, hi, hi. Now that we're warmed up and ready to go, let's start looking at some of our scrapbook things. The other day I actually brought this out of my closet, and I was obviously I was getting prepared. My queen sent me on the journey to become famous, a famous VTuber. So obviously I'm a little prepared for this stuff. So one of the things I took with me when I left was my childhood. Oh, it's hard to say childhood. I mean, it's been going on for several years, but it's been my kind of a mini scrapbook I've kept of some important events that have happened in my life. Some things that, you know, came and went, and nothing too special. There's some interesting photos, but I figured it'd be better than, you know, answering just normal questions, normal VTuber questions. You know, you can learn a little bit about me, I can explain a little bit about myself, and, you know, I think all in all, it'll be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and start out, huh? Let's see, what's the first one? Oh god, I shouldn't have threw these all on the floor. I should not have thrown all these pictures on the floor. Hold on, let me organize these real fast. I should not have thrown these on the floor. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me get all these together. Okay. So I think oh gosh, I finally got them together. My goodness. Anyway, let's see what the first one is. Let me open this up. Oh, sorry, let me move my photo away so we can see. What is this? Oh my... I remember this photo. God. Here, let me tell you the story of it. When I was, so whenever I was in high school, obviously, you know, you get the tricks of people being like, oh yes, we're gonna shove someone inside of a locker, and you have those kind, and then you have the people who, you know, put stuff in their locker. You know, you would go up to you go up behind, you know, the girl you have a crush on, and she'd open her locker, and she has like all these pictures of this like famous singer or something, and then your heart's crushed. Well, that was me, except I just had pictures of a girl who really loved candy corn. And yeah, I didn't really show this to people, and when people were around, I would normally, you know, not open my locker, or if they snuck up on me. One time I did have a guy sneak up on me. Not that he was trying. I don't think he was. Maybe he was trying to sneak up on me. I don't know. But one time I had a guy sneak up on me, and. He was just asking me a question, you know, but I had my locker open and I was going through everything and I was rearranging all these photos and everything in my locker. He came up to me and he was like, "Hey, Fawn, what's going on? Are you ready for class? Do you do your homework? Such and such." You know, whatever class it was, I don't remember. It was years ago. And well, he saw inside my locker. He didn't do anything crazy. He didn't freak out. He didn't like scream like in a movie or something. He didn't lose his mind. He didn't go insane. He just stopped. He looked into my locker over my shoulder. Mind you, I was frozen at the time because, you know, I didn't want anyone to know about it. So I was looking at my locker. I was just frozen. And he was looking over my shoulder. Then he froze because he was looking at what he saw, and he didn't know how to react. And I didn't know how to react. And so he moves me out of the way. Okay, he moves me out of the way. Like he he pulls me back. I'm like frozen. I'm just like shocked, so I'm just kind of going with it. He just pulls me back, and then then he shuts the locker for me. He shuts it for me and says, "I'll see you in class," and just walks off. He didn't say any. I don't think he said anything to anyone. Nor did I. Also, I didn't say anything to anyone. And he just kind of went on. Then I don't think we never talked about it again. It was like I don't know what he thought about it. I don't know if he was like worried about me or would be embarrassed to like be my friend if this got out. But I don't think he ever told anyone. Of course, I didn't tell anyone either. So basically, it ended up being a secret that my locker had all these images in it. And before I graduated, I took a picture of it, and this is how we have it. I figured it'd be a nice memory to have, so I took a picture, and I've kept it in my scrapbook. Okay, let's see what the next one is. God, I forgot I took that one. Oh my God, this is an old one. This is a picture of my family. You see, obviously you see me right there in the middle. I mean, that's me as a young boy, obviously. Also, I'm not that small anymore. Me as a tiny boy, and then behind you see my mother and my father on the left. Yeah, I mean, don't they just look beautiful, right? Just ignore the fact that they are shadow people. I promise you they're not. You know, they look fine to me. This is what I drew them as. This isn't really a photo. I guess this was a little different. This was in, like, I said I was really young. This is like maybe kindergarten. Not preschool, probably kindergarten to like 2nd grade or something. You know, when your teachers would still make you color and things. And, I just one day they had us color or draw our family, and so this is why I drew my family like. And I remember my teacher asked me and said, "Why are your parents shadowed out like that?" And I was really confused because my parents have met my teachers before, so I was really confused. I said, "What do you mean? That's exactly what they look like. Like they literally look like that." And my teacher looked at me like I was crazy. Like genuinely, like as a little kid, you don't understand a lot of things, but you can get the feeling a lot of times. And whenever my teacher looked at me, I felt, you know, it's something, I felt it strong enough to not forget about it all these years later. She looked at me like I was absolutely insane, and it scared me. It made me feel like, it made me feel like I'm not myself or something. Something about it is not right. That's what I felt when I was a kid. Of course, you know, I didn't look into it anymore. I didn't understand it. I was really confused. And I don't know what happened from there. My teacher said some more stuff, blah, blah, blah. I kept the photo all these years later. And it's all in the past. We shouldn't worry about it. Right, let's put that one back. Cute photo, though. You know, I was a really cute child, I think. Okay. What the heck? Why is that one back? No, I don't need either of those. This one's really, oh my God, this one's stuck. Why are you stuck on the floor? Okay, oh my God, I finally got it up. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know I had a photo of this. How did I get an image of this? Hold on. How did I even get a picture of this? Okay, maybe I should explain. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should explain what's happening. Okay, don't be mistaken. I am not inside of the dinosaur's mouth, being ate by a dinosaur. I'm not being eaten by the. That's not me being swallowed. Okay. I know it's gonna sound like a weird story. But this is actually my dinosaur mother. Yeah, I know. Kind of weird, huh? Here, there's a story behind it. Maybe you'll understand if I tell you a story. Anyway, so I was running around back in the age of the dinosaurs. Just walking around, you know. There weren't many people around, so I was just wandering, trying to find food, doing my thing, just enjoying myself. And then suddenly, I tripped. Let me tell you, the vegetation is absolutely horrendous back in the age of the dinosaurs. Imagine if you don't mow your lawn for 1,000,000 years, and that's what it's like. I just said it's kind of reasonable. Basically, you can't see anything, there's stuff all over the place, and it's very nasty and humid. Anyway, I'm walking, just walking along, you know, through the forest, looking for berries, whatever, and lo and behold, I trip on a bloody limb. And guess what happens then? Just like in the movies, I'm rolling down a freaking hill. I tripped, boom, 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 I'm going down the hill, spinning, jumping around. And then suddenly I hit the bottom. Boom! Ah, pain, I tell you, absolute pain. So I'm in pain, I'm crying, because there's no, at this point in time, a hospital has never been invented. Lo and behold, you might see a Neanderthal or a person every now and then. Anyway, so I'm done. I'm dying. I'm not really dying, but I think I'm dying. I probably just sprained my ankle, and I'm suffering. So I lay there, I'm crying, and the next thing you know, it's a dinosaur. And that's why I love dinosaurs, because you don't understand. When I first saw that, I was afraid. Obviously, I'm afraid, but I was so afraid of the dinosaur, I forgot about the pain in my leg from spraining it. Probably, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Probably I sprained it. Maybe I was just overreacting. Who knows? Anyway, 108 pain. Yes, sir. Voice in my head. You have a great taste. Anyway. The dinosaur, I was so afraid, I thought I was about to die. Well, it opens its mouth, and it puts me inside of its mouth. Giddy, I'm so sorry that Nightbot's crazy. I'll have to take care of that later. God. I'm sorry, voice in my head, that Nightbot has tried to murder you from existence. Maybe watch the caps, I guess. I'll have to change the settings later. Anyway, back to what I was saying. He puts me in his mouth, or she, sorry, it's female. She puts me in her mouth, and her tongue goes kind of like that anime meme, you know, where he has the cherry on his tongue and he's just rolling the cherry around, kind of like that. So I'm inside of this dinosaur, specifically the T-Rex. I'm inside of the T-Rex's mouth, whittling around, not by choice. It's whittling me around with its tongue. I'm kind of like a fidget spinner on its tongue, how it's spinning me. So I'm spinning in the circle on its tongue, and I'm literally in tears. I am literally in tears because I think I'm about to die. I'm not worried about my leg. I'm inside of a dinosaur's mouth with all these sharp teeth, and it's spinning me around like a Beyblade or a fidget spinner, and it's very traumatizing. Very traumatizing. Anyway, eventually, it stops spinning me around, and it slides me down into its mouth, into its throat. Now, at this point, I thought it was swallowing me to eat me. However, for some reason, it stopped swallowing me, and it just left me in its mouth. So as you see in this image right here, you see my face. The rest of my body is inside of its throat. And I was very confused, as I'm saying. However, I quickly realized. I can't. Sorry, it's so hysterical thinking about it. I quickly realized that. Well, to be quite frank, I quickly realized that it wasn't trying to eat me. It was trying to baby me. Kind of like how a mother kangaroo puts a baby kangaroo inside of its pouch. This mother T-Rex has put me inside of her throat, kind of the same way a kangaroo mom would put kangaroo in a pouch. So I'm basically a small little kangaroo boy inside of this big T-Rex's mouth, wandering around. Because obviously we can't communicate. The T-Rex just starts walking, and I just go on an adventure with it. And that's a story for a different day, the adventure of me and T-Rex mom. But eventually, I get over my fear, and I enjoy the time, and my leg, as I said, I don't know if it healed itself or what. But eventually, I get out of the mouth, and I go on my way. Hold on, let me, it's so dark in this room. Okay, maybe I can actually see now. Hop! Get comfy. Anyway, as I said, that's basically the story of how I lived inside of a dinosaur's throat for a few weeks. Yeah, kind of weird. Kind of weird. Let's put this one back. Voice in my head, stop. Voice in my head, you're trying to make me think that my dino mother was trying to hurt me. My dino mother was probably one of the most lovely people I've ever met in my life. So I don't know what, you were there, you're just a fragment of me. You should remember this voice in my head. I don't know why you're having these memory issues. I really don't. I don't. Anyway, let's put this one back in. Let's find the next one. It's this one looks pretty good. Here we go. This is a nice one. Nice little wholesome one. Alright. This is me. 1991. Halloween. I was still a young little boy. 1991 Halloween. You can see me in the background there. I'm dressed up. Actually, this was probably the first time as a little kid that I dressed up like a jester. So this right here might be an image of the turning point in my life whenever I first started to be trained to be a jester. I'll be real with you, it was a long time ago. I don't remember who I went with. I'm assuming the 3 people behind me, if you see those 3 people standing behind me, I'm assuming they're the ones I'm with. I don't remember having 3 parents though. Well, of course you have to, I do, you have to include my dino mom. So I'm not exactly sure who those people are. But I guess they were pretty nice. They took me on Halloween. Secondly, you see the people ahead of me. I don't know who they are. You know, I was walking and there's so many people trick-or-treating. I don't know. But I do remember this day. I experienced my first ever trick-or-treating. And well, I was a little bit ignorant because no one ever told me how you're supposed to do it. They didn't say, "Oh, Fondy, you need to say trick or treat." So I just walked up to the doors and I knocked. The door opened. "Hi, young boy, how are you?" And I would say, I'd hold up my basket and I'd say, "Treat, treat, 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 treat." And I would just keep going until they finally gave me one. Because, you know, they would always say, "It's trick or treat." But I wouldn't listen. I would just keep going. "Treat, treat, treat." Voice in my head, please, quiet down. I'm trying to tell a story here. You're not going to scare me. You're literally inside of my head. I hear you and thousands of other voices in my head all the time. Okay, we've been over this before. You're not going to scare me. You're not going to trick me. You're not going to convince me of anything. I know that you're just a part of my imagination. Well, you're not really imagination. You're part of me. You're another fragment of my mind. And I know that. You're not going to be going over on me, you know? I'm basically the god. So, you know, I'm going to keep telling my story, voice in my head. Good try, I guess. Good try. Give yourself a pat on the back. That really worked. God, I swear. These voices in my head, they just don't. They just don't. They just don't. They really don't. Anyway, back to the story. So I would say there and just go, "Treat, treat." And eventually, I guess, looking back on it, I guess eventually they would be annoyed enough where they would just, or they would try and convince me that it's not right, but I wouldn't even talk to them. I'd only say treat every time. So I guess eventually they're just annoyed enough where they just gave me candy. to like basically send me on my way. Some people thought it was cute, I guess. It's really weird being a kid. Some people, you can be the biggest idiot ever, and they'll just think you're cute. I'm really glad that you know, there's a lot of things I don't like that I went through as a kid, especially in the training of becoming a jester, but I'm very glad that the people who trained me to become a jester had at least enough common sense to teach me the right ways instead of just being like, oh my god, he's such a cute little jester boy, we should just let him do whatever he wants. God, awful people. Awful people, I'm telling you. Anyway, yeah, I got some candy in this scenario. Wasn't anything special. I think this year, actually, I think I got a lot of chocolate, and chocolate melts, so I ended up having to throw it away because it just became a big ball of goo. There's not much more that happened that year though. It was a pretty important memory. My first ever Halloween. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright, let's find the next one. Oh, here one is. Oh my god. This is recent too. Okay, this is... why am I so close to the camera? Why did I think to myself, I should... Why? Oh no! Oh my... Why did I think that was a good idea? Okay, let me tell you this one. This was recent, probably a month ago or so. It's only been recently that I was kicked out of the palace and told to become a VTuber. So this was probably about a week ago. Obviously, I got kicked out, and the palace doesn't fund me anymore, so I have to make some kind of living myself. And I hate to admit it, because I absolutely despise people who say I'm a clown instead of a jester. I'm a jester, okay? I have nobility. I'm more than a clown, alright? I am more than a clown. Anyway, I hate to say it, but money is important, and I needed it. And I'll be real with you, this whole VTuber gig has not blown up yet, so I'm not rich. So, unfortunately, I've had to, resign myself to doing party clown work. Yeah. Yeah, it feels bad even saying it. It really feels bad even saying it. But yes, this is a picture of me at my first ever party clown gig. Before it started, I got there early. No one was there yet. So I decided to take a picture. Voice in my head, will you please stop mocking me? I know... How many times will I have to explain this to you? How many times? If you are part of me, inside of my head, you saying that we're just an overpriced clown is insulting yourself. Now, I'm fine if you bring yourself down, but don't bring me down with you, okay? Don't bring me down with you. You can go by yourself. Thank you. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Picture was right before the party, so I decided to take a picture. I'll be real with you, back at the castle, we don't really have many cameras. You know, we mostly draw portraits with famous artists and famous painters. It's not very often that we have, like, cameras. So I'm not very proficient with them, okay? Not very proficient. And I ended up taking this photo, and it's pretty obvious that I was very close to the camera. It's even blurry. Look at that. My face takes up 3/4 of the screen. It's blurry, and the literal clown imagery behind it is almost non-existent. It's truly a failure on my end, and I hate to say it. Actually, they didn't even show up to the party. Can you believe that? The party clown got stood up. There it goes again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll take care of that later. I'm so sorry, Potato. We'll take care of that one later. I'll change the settings, I promise, I promise. The reason I have this right now, I added Nightbot last minute because well, I had to. There's not had any moderators yet. So in case anyone comes in here trying to say some naughty things, we need Automod to take care of them. Anyway, yeah, they stood me up. The people who hired me stood up the party clown, and the worst part is I went back and I saw on my review page they said they had the audacity. They had the audacity to say this. We hired Fawn Gestorius as a party clown. He said he would be there on time, but he never showed up to our party room. I was in the room waiting the entire time. There were only 3 rooms, and one of them said closed, one said party in progress, and one said club time. So obviously, I went into the one that says party in progress. But there wasn't a party going on. I mean, I don't understand. Someone said to me one time, yeah, you probably just went to the wrong room. There is no way I went to the wrong room. You think I'm incompetent? Maybe I can't take a photo properly, but I'm not incompetent, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna move on. We're getting off this image before I end up going into a rage. I can already feel it. I can feel my blood boiling right this second. I'm not kidding, I can genuinely feel it boiling. Okay, hold on, I'm actually getting thirsty. We need to go somewhere real fast. Okay. Hello, hi, welcome back. My name's Fond. I know you probably don't know me very well, but I'm pretty cool. I promise you. Here, let me okay. I still have yet to change this water out from last stream. However, I'm very thirsty, so I think it's about time we drink some of this fish water. God. That's pretty good. Oh, God. Oh, my eyes are actually watering. Oh, that's a little spicy. I don't know why that fish... Oh, why is that fish water so spicy? Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh. I think that was probably enough of that. Let's go back to the... Oh. Oh man, my eyes are actually watering. What's happening to me? Oh. Well, okay. Let's just go back to the... Look at the scrapbook. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Gosh. Shoo. Very spicy. I don't know what it was though. God, maybe it was. Voice of head, maybe right. Maybe it was the fish feces, or maybe it's the fact that I never changed the water out, even once I got it from the trash can. It's still pretty. You know, I do like my water to have a little bit of seasoning. I'd be lying if I didn't say that. I do like my water to have a little bit of seasoning. Truly. Okay, let's see. What's the next one? Image. Oh my. I remember this one. I didn't know this was in my scrapbook. Here, let's move it over so you can see. This was quite some time ago too. So my queen and I, obviously, I have a queen. I'm a jester. I you know, usually we follow like kings, but in my case, I have a queen, love of my life. She's oh my god, she's actually great. She's actually so perfect. My queen is. Anyway, this was when we were a little bit younger, and we're about the same age, and we kind of grew up together, a little bit, sort of, kind of. It's a weird. We'll have to talk about it some other day. Anyway, we decided to go to a corn maze. A corn maze. A little late at night. It wasn't like dark yet, but it was getting close. And we went to the corn maze, and lo and behold, we ended up getting lost. It's shocking, right? Two kids going to a corn maze together and they get lost. Very surprising. Very surprising. No one could have ever saw that one coming. Anyway, we get lost, and I was a little bored, so I started to draw my queen. As you can see, she has her crown on. She has her little pigtails to the side. I think she looks pretty cute. However, whenever my queen saw this, she didn't. She didn't really like it that much. She wasn't the biggest fan of my art. Of course, I asked her why, and she said, I'm not gonna try and mock her voice, that'd be rude of me. She basically said, "This looks nothing like me. You literally drew a shadow and put a crown. This is like a 5-year-old's crayon drawing." That's what she said to me. Now, that hurt my feelings, you know. It obviously hurt my feelings. I mean, I just drew a picture of the love of my life, my queen, and she said it was basically garbage. I mean, to be fair, I know my artistic abilities are not as good as the royal painters. I mean, I'm the royal jester. I'd be a royal painter if I was good at painting, you know. It made sense. But her words were real harsh, and she tried to rip it up. She did try to rip it up. However, I kept it, and because I think she might find it to be like ugly and hideous, but I think this image really captures her beauty. And look how shiny the crown is. It really captures her prestige. It captures a lot of things about her, to be honest. I don't understand why she didn't like it so much. But, you know, it is what it is. I made her mad. It was a sad night. We eventually do find a way out of the corn maze, thankfully. Because after this point, she was not enjoying being around me. It's like I insulted her. Even though I drew her as beautiful as I thought I could. I don't know. A little weird, truly. Anyway, well, let's put this one back before more memories come. What's the next one? This one's on top. That's easy enough. Oh my, what is the quality of this? What is the quality of this picture? I must have not kept this one very safe. I know what this is though. Regrettably. This right here, the person you see, this is a lazy river. A lazy river, believe it or not. Right here you see a lady in a boat. You see someone behind her, and there's probably people behind her. Anyway, this is this is an image of my family that they showed to me. They said this actually image comes from another photo album. And we were looking through it, my family said, "Oh my god, Fond, you remember whenever we went to the lazy river? Look at this photo. You remember when we went to this lazy river?" And the reason I have this in my scrapbook is because it really bothered me, and I felt like I needed to save this just to remember it. So they look at me and they say, "Fond, do you remember whenever we went to the water park and we were in this lazy river floating? You know how relaxing that was?" And they were looking for a response from me. And I'm looking at them. Mind you, I'm probably like a teenager at this time. I'm looking at them, and they're looking at me, because we're talking to some other people, so it's almost like they're like trying to start a conversation. I look at them, they look at me. And I say, "Yeah, I remember that. That was really fun." But in reality, the truth is, they never took me on that vacation. They forgot that they never decided to take me on that vacation. And then they unironically showed me an image thinking that I went on vacation with them when they decided not to take me, and said to my face, "Wasn't that so fun when we all went to that vacation?" They literally forgot that they meant to leave me at the house when they went on vacation. They weren't trying to pull some Home Alone stunt. They were trying to pull like, we don't want you to be there with us. And then all these years later, they forget about it, like it was no big deal. God, actually awful. Actually awful. Vacationing with the parents. Awful people. They really fell apart in my later years. Really fell apart. I'm telling you. Oh, I can't get comfy. Alright. Let's see what else there is. Now, we still have a lot to go. God bless. God. God. Vacation? That's the one we just looked at. Let me put that back. Ah! Now this is a good one. This is truly a good one. So, back in... when would this have been? This was several hundred years ago. Time gets so weird whenever you're thinking about so many hundreds. Like the dinosaur one was easy to remember because that was so many millions of years ago. So many years ago. Voice in the head, please stop trying to bring me down. All right, I'm not an outcast. I'm not a disappointment to the family. If anything, the family's a disappointment to me. That's what I think, if anything. Anyway, as I was trying to say, you know why they didn't take me as well as I do. Because they're incompetent and they're bad parents. That's exactly why. That's why they didn't take me on the vacation on the lazy river. I don't know why. Sometimes I really wonder why the fragments of my head don't remember the most basic things. I really think they're just here to like confuse me and despite me. Honestly. To me, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. It doesn't make much sense. Yeah, I think I remember the time. This was probably, I can't remember, it was 1600s. I think it was 1635. I think it was 1635. A little bit hard to remember though. A little bit hard to remember. As I said, it's been several hundred years. But 1635, I was infiltrating. I was currently at the time, I was a stowaway. I was also trying to gather information on pirates. And I was trying to, play the double agent kind of, where I'd work for the pirates and I'd also work for, at the time it was the British, it was near the British Isles. I'd also work for the Brits. And I would try to be a double agent. Anyway, this is a image, and I'll be real with you, I don't know how this picture was taken. Firstly, cameras didn't exist back then. Secondly, what was it, a fish? Did a fish come up and take this picture? How did they even get this image? I really don't understand. I actually don't understand. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's enjoyable, and we have memories of it now. So this is me. This is Saint Maria the Third. I don't know why it's the third, and I don't know why they have two saints in it. It's Saint Maria the Third. I don't know why there's two saints. I don't understand. This right here is Captain Bidnose. Captain Bidnose, and you probably don't be laughing. Oh, he must have a big nose. Must be why he's called Captain Bidnose. He does not have a big nose. He's called Captain Bidnose because he's a big liar. He's a big liar and a big fibber. So it comes from Pinocchio. He has a big nose. Captain Bidnose here. It's probably one of the best liars I've ever met in my life. He's dead now though. Because normal people don't live hundreds of years. Obviously. Anyway, more or less, I was wearing my wig. I was dressed up as you can see my hair. Let's zoom in a little bit. As you can see, my hair is a little bit longer than normal. That's because I was hiding or disguising myself as a female at the time, so I was wearing a nice wig. However, unfortunately, the people on pirate boats, when women are around, are a little how do I say it? They're a little rough around the edges. They don't have many manners, and they think they can do whatever they want. So more or less, we were having breakfast, and I was in the galley. That's what you call the place where you have breakfast on a pirate ship. Leonardo da Fishy. That's a little fishy, huh? And anyway, one of them decided they wanted to cop a fill on this pretty young maiden taking a ride on Saint Maria the Third. So they cop a fill on me, and well, let's just say what they found was not to their liking. Firstly, obviously I'm a guy. I had no tits, and so they thought to myself, oh, maybe it's just a petite maiden. So they decided to be very aggressive, and well, they didn't like the banana they found, that's for sure. And from that point on, all hell broke out. I was instantly called out for being a traitor, for disguising myself as a female. I had no chance to like basically explain myself, and they started chasing me. So I ran around the deck a few times, trying to avoid being captured, until eventually I ran on the plank, and that's where Captain Bidnose came out, and there I am. Basic story. End of the day, I didn't let them capture me. I ended up jumping into the water, and well, that right there is a story for another day. There's a lot to happen in that too. We might be able to. When we talked about that story, we might be able to meet my octopus mom, or maybe it was my dad. I can't. When you look at an octopus, you really can't tell the gender. My octopus caretaker. We'll get to meet them someday. But yeah, I jumped in the water and I managed to escape through some weird twists and turns. Next one up. Hopefully it's something nice and sweet. I don't know why. I don't know why this is in here. Okay. I guess I'll have to explain. I did not kill these people. At least I don't think I did. If I killed them, I don't remember killing them. I do not remember killing these people, and I'm sorry if I did. When I was in high school, I was a bit of a loner. Rest in peace messages. Anyway, I was a bit of a loner, and well, one day I decided I wanted to experience the same things popular kids did at school. So I said to myself, I am going to go to an internet cafe and enjoy myself. I don't know why I said internet cafe. Well, I was going to do that, but I decided instead to go to karaoke because I was a bit nervous because I'm not very good with computers. Obviously. You saw the image earlier. I don't know how to work cameras. I don't know how to work computers. Anyways. That's not a word. Anyway. I walked in to the karaoke place. This really sounds like a bad alibi. This really sounds like a bad alibi. I walked into a karaoke place. I went up to the desk. I said, I want to sing karaoke. They looked at me and said, they looked around and they said, is it just you? Is someone else hard to hear? Or people don't want to come? I looked them dead in the eyes. I said, it is just me. So they don't really care too much. It may have been a little bit weird. What the hell happened to me? It might have been a little bit weird, but it's business. They give me a key. They tell me what room they're doing. And I'm walking down. And I'm walking past all the doors. There's probably 12 doors in this room. I'm walking down. And one of the doors, a lot of them are occupied. You hear faint music coming out of them. Laughter, things like that. But one of the doors is cracked open. So this would sound kind of perverted. Anyway, I thought to myself, hey, maybe there's gonna be like a cute anime girl in there or something. So I look inside the room and see if there's any cute girls maybe singing their hearts out. I'm a little bit of a pervert. I was a loner. I was a teenager. Hormones, they had me acting all weird. So I peeked in the room looking for any cute girls, and well, this is what I saw. And this is actually probably the worst part, is because this is probably the worst, like, most incriminating part of me. Because as soon as I opened the door, I took a photo, which means I was going to take a photo of any girls I was looking for, which means I'm a weird pervert, which then makes it look weird for the cops when they asked why I have a photo of the death scene. But yeah, I walked in the room and these two bodies are just mutilated. Just there's no music going. It's just a bunch of like scratching sound, like where there's a jam disc in there, and these people they're straight up dead. Straight up dead. I'll tell you this, definitely a boner killer. Definitely a boner killer. 100%. No way it's not. I walk in looking for cute girls, and I find two mutilated bodies sprawled out in a karaoke room. Truly upsetting. And then I have to deal with the cops. And then I don't get to do karaoke. And that is basically why I've decided to stay a shut-in all my life. Because the one time I tried to go out and do stuff with myself, I end up finding a crime scene and then I get questioned, and then it just wasn't fun, you know? It was like, it's like you try and do something and you have a bad first experience, and you just end up not wanting to do it again. And that's why I just stayed inside my house forever. You know what? I did take a picture of dead people. Okay, if I'm a weirdo, you're just as weird. You're just a fragment of my mind. You're just as weird. We're both sinners. We are both sinners. We'll find the next one. Maybe the next one's a little happier. Maybe. I can't tell if this is happy or not. Well, I guess I'll have to explain this one too, huh? This one's kind of a weird one to see. So this is a roller coaster. These are people, probably, on the roller coaster. Then coming off the sides is some kind of weird red splattering. You know, it looks like blood, but I'll be real, I don't know if it is or not. As well as some darkness. Anyway, the reason I have this is whenever they send you through gesture training, they force you to watch some videos. They force you to watch some videos and of some things. And this is one of the things that they force you to watch during the training. And so I took a picture of it with my mind and I recreated it into this. I don't know exactly why I decided to do that, but I did. So now I have a picture of how they try to teach us to be jesters. I don't think I'm allowed to say any more. Because I think if I say anything else about the jester training, I might not be here Wednesday. Because I'm just gonna stop talking. Yeah, it's confidential. I'll leave it at that. Next photo. Oh my god, this is one of my least favorite ones of all time. Alright, welcome to, Actually, I don't even want to look at this. It actually makes me... Actually... I don't even want to think about this moment. God. I will not. Fine. This photo, I was with my friends. And we decided to go on a hot air balloon. At the time, this was around when GoPros were just first being invented. So I was using a GoPro all the time to record things, record my life, record the things I do. And, well, I had a GoPro on with my 3 friends here. And I was getting images of us in the hot air balloon. And then one of them said, you know, you won't get a very good image from in here. You can't take a photo of ourselves. So why don't you go outside of the hot air balloon? So at first I was, you know, I didn't want to, and I was holding on to the hot air balloon, as you can see. I was holding on to the top part there. You can see the red on there. They ended up prying my hands off with force, and that's why there's blood all over the place. Because and my hands, they're bleeding too. They more or less pried my hands off because I was afraid of heights. I didn't want to go out. They pried my hands off. They pried my feet off the bottom, and then they threw me outside of the hot air balloon. So this is the image of me being thrown off of the hot air balloon, and then right after this, I fell 50 feet into the murky lake below the hot air balloon. I guess I got pretty lucky that there was a lake under there. That's probably one of the meanest things my friends have ever done to me. They're pretty good. They're good people though. They had good intentions, I think. They just wanted a nice photo, you know? I think they had good intentions. And they look so happy too. Look at them. They're smiling, or they're in shock. They look genuinely happy that I'm taking a nice photo of them. I think, you know, maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe it was just a little scary for me. Maybe they're pretty normal. Alright, let's see what the next one is. What the? Oh, I know this photo. Let's move it down a little. Oh, it was a GoPro. The GoPro was on my head. Do you not remember that? There was a GoPro that was on my head. Anyway, this is an image right here. Back whenever before I decided to become a party clown, I decided to try and be I hate to say it, I thought to myself, maybe I can be a grave robber. So I found myself inside of a graveyard, trying to rob a grave one night. And well, to be fair, I saw a ghost, and so let me move out of the way a little bit. You can barely see me. That's me sprinting for my life away from this ghost that has showed up. And I don't know if it's his grave, I don't know if it's his friend's grave, I don't know if he even lives in one of these graves, or if he's just a wandering ghost. Maybe it was just a kid who was dressed up like a ghost, I don't know. I didn't wait around to find out. As soon as I saw that ghost coming, I made a run for it. Once again, I don't know how this image was taken. I really feel like I have some like secret cameras following me around. I don't know how I get all these pictures, but yeah, there's not much there. I was trying to rob a grave, and then the ghost came after me, and I've never tried to rob a grave since. So I think maybe it was just a way for me to like right my wrongs, and I didn't rob the grave, you know. Oh, I'm telling you, that last picture, the voice in the head was not a little revenge. It might have just been a prank, who knows. I don't think there's revenge, so they shouldn't dislike me. And also, please, stop saying boo. Just because there's a ghost on screen does not mean it's going to scare me, okay? I'm only scared by a ghost that I see outside. You're inside my head. It's like what I hear whenever you're trying to tell me boo, it makes it just sit there to yourself and thinking inside your head, boo. And whenever you think that, you're going to think of the word boo, but it's not scary. basically, whenever you try and say stuff to me, it's just thoughts. It's not like boo, it's just like boo. It comes off very simple. It's not scary. Not scary at all. Truly. Truly, I'm telling you. Here's another one. Oh my god. I haven't visited this place in ages. Alright, so when I first was kicked out of the Royal Palace, I had to live on the streets. I had nowhere to go. I didn't know what I was doing. I've lived in a castle and a palace my entire life. Working as a nobility, as a jester. And so I didn't really understand what was going on. So basically I'm thrown out on the streets. And for a long time, I slept here on this corner. Well, it's not really a corner, it's an alleyway. I slept in this alleyway here for a long time. Just on the ground for a couple of nights as I tried to scavenge any food. And eventually, this is a bar. This is a bar called the Fool's Den. And eventually, the owner and I made contact. Like, he probably saw me. He came out and he was trying to tell me to shoot that I'm staring business, you know. I'm like a homeless man living. I looked really bad. I was really rough. I was like a homeless man living in front of his store. And his store is already like obscure enough in this alleyway. So I mean, I think it kind of made sense that he was trying to get rid of me. But he saw my poor case, and he saw my get up, because I was still wearing all my jester clothes. They were just pretty beat up and nasty looking. And you know, a jester's kind of a fool. And you know, after we had some kind of some back and forth conversation, he eventually agrees. Well, he eventually like offers. He kind of agrees. I kind of suggested him. He offers me to come work in his bar for a while. So this is probably one of my best memories. When I was first invited to work in the bar. Of course, I don't work there anymore. I now live in the fun house. It's literally in the I don't know where I am. I live in the fun house that's in the void or something. I don't know where. I got lost. We'll talk about it later. But I got lost. But this is a good memory. I'd like to go back and visit him sometime. It's been a long time. Been a long time. Two dead in the booth with a friend in high bloom? No, they're not dead. What do you mean dead? They look normal to me. Well, yeah, you telling me that they look the same? They were not mutilated. They look like normal people, don't they? You know, a lot of people will tell me that it's super weird because they'll say that when they look at the images, they just see like the shadow of a person, but I don't see shadows ever. I just see that's how they look like. They look normal to me. I don't know why we're getting confused about who is whose. Those two people dead in the booth they look totally different. They didn't have faces. They didn't have faces. They were just destroyed. The people in the high bloom, my friends, they look so happy. You just saw the big grin on their face. Two of them are guys, one's a girl. They're beautiful people. I don't know why we're getting confused here. I mean, all of you are part of my mind, so I would think that we'd all be on the same page here. I guess not. I guess I'm learning a decent amount about the voice in my head. Alright, let's see. Next one. I think we're getting pretty close to the bottom of this pile. Oh my god, this is an old one. Alright, this right here. You might not believe it. There's a lot of people who tell me. I'm a liar whenever I show them this picture. But I was in fact involved in the Crusades. Yep, that's right. I am a crusader. I'm in fact a crusader. You look at me, I'm right here beside myself in this bottom right corner. That's me sitting down, a little gesture with my cloak on. In the sky, you see a bunch of arrows coming down. I think those are arrows, it's been a long time. See, I'm there. And, as you can see, this is the crusading army marching. I believe this was, where were they marching on? Actually, I think this was a friendly city we were at. We were just marching to battle. This was a friendly city we were at. Anyway, I was, weirdly enough, I was, highly respected inside of, I was highly respected inside of, inside of this place, honestly. They somewhat, I don't know why, but they almost treated me like a god. It's like they had a seer, and the seer said to me, he said, well, he didn't say to me, I heard him over talking. He was talking to the Pope, and he said to the Pope, "This is an undying god who's been around forever," which I don't understand. That makes no sense. Trying to say I can't die. I think, I'll be real with you, I think it was a weird ploy to try and get me to try and hurt myself. Because they're like, oh, this is an undying god, and I'd be like, wow, I can't die, and then I would test to like hurt myself and then injure myself. So I think it was a weird ploy on their end, trying to trick me into hurting myself. But I don't know why they called me an undead god. Sorry, an undying god. It was really weird. And then from that point on, everyone kind of looked up to me like I was like a messiah or something. I didn't take part in the battle, but I watched. You know, I sit up on the mountain and they showed me respect. They would come give me gifts. They would come ask for my blessings before the battle. It was really weird. It was really weird for me because I'm just a lowly jester. I'm not even I'm nobility, but I'm a very low-ranking noble. It doesn't make much sense. Anyway, we went on. They went on to fight their battles. They died. They killed. Oops. They died. They killed people. You know, it's normal battle stuff. Nothing special. Nothing crazy. Just normal stuff. Voice my ad. You just call me Captain Bidnose? Are you really doubting? Are you really doubting what I'm saying? You lived through this with me. You and I have shared all of the same experiences. What do you mean, Captain Bidnose? You know for a fact that Captain Bidnose was a pirate, and I would never be like Captain Bidnose. You know all the times he lied to me, all the stuff he did to me, like tricked me into? Insane. I don't like Captain Bidnose, so you shouldn't even suggest that I'm like him. That is insanely rude, insanely mean, and not very cool of you. Truly. Truly, I'm being honest. Pretty rough. I got my eyes on you, okay? Very careful. I'm going to set the voice in my head democracy upon you. The executioners, if you will. God. I swear. You guys are actually insane. Alright, this here? What is this one? Oh my god, I remember this image. This is not an image or picture. This is a postcard. This is a postcard to the Jester's University. This is the university I went to for school. They send this postcard out to people. It says World Class Jester University. Apply now. They're always accepting people. I went there. It was really weird though. I went there. Well, I was going there, but I didn't know the directions, so I ended up asking someone. I ended up showing some people this image. I showed some people this image, and I was like, "Hey, this is the postcard. I'm looking to apply to the Jester University," and they looked at me really weird and said, "Boy, you know that's not a university, right?" And I looked at them and said, "What do you mean it's not a university? It literally says university on the thing for jesters." They'd look at me and they'd say, "Boy, that's our town's insane asylum." So they said, this guy told me that there was an insane asylum. As soon as he said that, I realized to myself that this man is crazy. He claimed the university was an insane asylum. I knew he was absolutely insane, so I instantly thought to myself, maybe there really is an insane asylum, and this guy's escaped, and he's trying to throw me off the trail. So what I do right away is I say, "Oh, thank you, sir, for your time. What's your name?" He tells me his name, and as soon as he tells me his name, I go to the phone booth, and I call the cops. 911, what's your emergency? I say, "Hey, I just found a guy from the loony bin. He said that this university is not actually a university and that it's actually an insane asylum. So I know he's wrong, so I'm assuming there might actually be a real insane asylum. So you might want to come get him. He's on the loose. He doesn't seem mean, but no telling what he might do." So they end up hanging up saying thank you. And then some people from the proper insane asylum come get the guy. Well, they come and they talk to the guy. And they end up grabbing him and throwing him in the van. It looked really rough. It almost looked more like a kidnapping. But I guess that's what you have to do when you're dealing with crazy, insane people. Weirdly enough, they actually stopped and they thanked me and they offered to give me a ride. They said, yeah, we're going in the same direction. I can give you a ride to the university. And I was like, wow, that's so nice of you. So I get in their van and we go to the university. And I end up signing into the university. Man, it was a crazy experience there. Like that I can't believe my first experience with this place was someone trying to tell me it was an insane asylum. And that they were actually loony. And whew, I'm really glad, you know? Really glad. But we can talk about the rest of my experience in the Jester University later, I suppose. Oh, this journey sucked. Well, I mean, I don't know what you mean it sucked. It was pretty good, I thought. I mean, going to school was pretty nice. I mean, the school was a little sucky. Compared to what I thought it'd be like, it was a little bit rough. It was definitely a little bit different than I thought, and a little unexpected, that's for sure. However, I thought it went pretty well. Honestly, I thought it went pretty well. Anyway, that's it for the images. Our image pile is donezo. Our image pile is absolutely done for, donezo munzo, gone. You know, it's done for. So you know what that means. It's been an hour and 26 minutes. That means one thing and one thing only. That is nearing time for me, your dearest Jester Fond, to end my stream. End my story or whatever this is. Blue Drive Frank? That's so small. I'll have to fix that. We'll fix it later. Dun 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 dun. We'll fix it later. We'll fix the chatbots later. Anyway, a few things to say. This coming Wednesday, we'll be doing a Minecraft stream. I might switch over. I still haven't decided if I want to continue streaming on YouTube or if I want to stream on Twitch. I might end up streaming on Twitch again, just because I have more following there. It's more streaming related. So I may end up streaming on Twitch and I'll just post videos on YouTube. So yeah, that's a cute face. That's actually where the chat's supposed to go. We'll figure it out someday. Yes. I'm more than happy to share. So Wednesday, 4 p.m. I might actually switch over to Twitch. I'm not sure. Who knows? Maybe not. Switch over to Twitch. And well, that's about it. There's nothing special. I need to come up with a streaming schedule, and there's some other things I need to come up with. But we'll do that eventually. You know, it's whatever. We'll do it eventually. Thank you guys for coming out to my stream today. I appreciate you sticking around for the hour and a half that we've been streaming. You guys are wonderful, amazing, and I'll be streaming Wednesday, 4 p.m. on Twitch. Yes. So thank you, bunches. You guys are amazing, and have a lovely day. We're going to be going to my ending stream. Don't forget to subscribe. I also have Patreon. I have Twitter. I have a bunch of things in the description. You can check them out. It'd be amazing. You guys are great, and I love you. Goodbye. That's perfectly fine if you can't tune in. I'm just glad you're here today. Goodbye.